Okay, Antigua. So, two brothers from Antigua decided one day that their collection of tunes and knowledge of music, and especially reggae music, they decided, we're going to start a song. And one of those persons was Shaka. Yeah. And now we have WarDadli SoulJahs. I love this part. DJ Allan is making sure I pronounce the song properly because, this is his song. Everybody listening on Radio World.
Shout out to everybody.
You're locked in on the Hype Zone. More specifically, the interview zone on Throwback Thursday. And we have the one and only, the best ever.
Dangerous in the building. Represented for the WarDadli family.
Yeah, representing for the WarDadli SoulJahs.
Yep. Big up everybody that got locked in. You know what I mean? It feels good to be in the studio.
It feels good to have you here.
Yeah. The last time I was in the studio was when it was still Sun FM.
Yeah.
So
we're veterans.
Yeah. So it's really happy to be here. Big up DJ Allan.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, Shaka. I was just waiting for the Sun FM throwback story. Like, watch me. It's like everybody had started in Sun FM when they started on the radio.
No, it's the truth. Sun FM gave a lot to the sound systems they push. So I have to big up Pies and that, Stonewall. They were the ones that had their shows and Sun FM, and they used to make different sounds pass through and all that. So
yeah,
I think Saturdays was called Burn FM.
Yeah,
because that's when Pies and
it
that
was blazing. Always.
Yeah.
So definitely.
So Lydia, what's up?
They call me Ladybug right now.
Oh, Ladybug. Okay, all right, Ladybug. Sorry, see.
No.
I know you from long time, so.
Listen, everyone that passes through, they realize, Ladybug have another name. Everybody. Sometimes they bust out the full name. I'm just like, I can't even go in an alias or anything.
I think we should do? On Throwback Thursday. We don't use the new name. I'll use the old name.
Old name, yeah. It's a throwback.
Yeah, throwback. So we throw back to the old name.
So most people will call me Bookshelf.
Yeah. That's the real throwback.
That's the real throwback.
Early 2000s.
That's like a whole book by itself. So Shaka, I mean, we're here to dig deep.
No problem.
We're here to dissect. Open up that music brain of yours.
No problem. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Like, shout out to G.
Yeah.
The whole team. Shout out to, DJ Mix, DJ Altitude, DJ Virus, because the whole WarDadli family, definitely.
Right. Okay. So, you guys decided in 2001.
Yeah, 2001.
2001, this became a reality. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, we were always into music. We were always into music. And it actually, the concept of us becoming a sound started actually in 2000, right? But then it didn't really become a thing until 2001, and we were actually in the Virgin Islands at that time, right? So, of course, everybody can want to know the origin of the name. So, when we were in the Virgin Islands, we were like the only people from Antigua around, like doing that kind of thing. So they used to call us the boys from WarDadli.
Oh.
The boys from WarDadli.
Okay,
right?
So that means we're going to have to go a little bit further, because if in 2000 and 2001 you were already entertaining people,
well,
that means that there was some work done prior to that.
Yeah, I mean, we were
out. I want you to, Shaka, look at me. I want you to go way back. I want you to go when it started.
Okay, it started, actually, it probably started 1990, probably 4.
What you say, academy days, grammar school days?
Get it right.
Listen, I know Shaka, but you're lying with too much academic. I mean, my apologies for all the boys from grammar school.
Yeah, sempervirens, right? But yeah, so what it was that we, like I said, we were always into music, so we used to make our own cassettes, right? Now, back in those days, the 90s is one of the greatest eras You know, when it comes to music, dancehall,
That's gonna make some people
hip hop. No, it's true though,
Yeah.
because we always refer back to the I mean, yes, the 80s and all that, but I was born in the 80s.
yes.
Grew up,
And grew up in the 90s.
In the 90s, right? So then we used to make our little tapes, you know. That time it was real cassette.
Yeah.
Right? So, and we used to do a little thing, you know what I mean? And so when we used to have our like parties and so, we used to want to be like, yeah, with a DJ. So we used
So
to
you mean,
have a series of cassettes that we used to have. And we used to like, you know, and it was, you know, it's hard back in them days because
Yes.
you have to stop
Switch
and rewind
over.
and turn around and all kind of
something
story.
you have like a pencil sometimes.
Yeah, you know, so we used to do all that. But honestly, G, my brother,
Yes.
you know, he loved like the more technical part of the music. You know, our father used to have a record player, and he used to watch the TV and so and see them do this scratching, and used to scratch out enough of my old man record and them, you know,
imagine.
and old man used to vex.
So what
you know?
about now? What does he think now?
Well, I mean, R.I.P. You know, my father. You know, my father is no longer with us, but he embraced it too, right? So it was funny. A funny story that a time we went to a Christmas party at my grandmother's house, and that was like in the early '90s. And Christmas songs were playing, and they were playing like reggae Christmas tunes, and the boy G, you know,
Yeah,
go
scratch
and
it away.
scratching. And the whole part like, what is going on, you know? So, but he was always into that. So, and then it just grew, and it just grew, and it just grew. And when we were going to school, you know, we used to have little sound clashes.
Yeah.
You had to walk with your little boom box and all that kind of thing, you know. Our one got taken away by the authorities.
Is it a principal?
Yeah. Got taken away.
So even in grammar school, you guys made a name for yourselves.
Yeah.
Were you anywhere close to WarDadli SoulJahs
No, we
at
weren't.
the time?
We didn't have any name yet. We were just
nothing.
We
You
were just
were
the
just
brothers. Yeah.
So you guys were called the brothers.
And shout out to one of the most memorable clashes that we had during the grammar school days. We went against them guys from Roti King.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
because it was like a brothers thing.
But
you
that's
know?
the first thing came to mind when I was saying academy and grammar was Roti King.
Yeah,
because
so
you guys used to
but
accumulate there.
they exactly, you know, Roti King was kind of actually the early meeting spot for a lot of DJs and
Just
sounds.
like how you have the new car, the racetrack cars, the different teams
Yeah.
that will hang out by these gas stations.
Yeah.
Roti King was the
Roti
place.
King was the spot. You
I
know.
remember that.
And I have to shout out, of course, you know, DJ Nez, you know, because that's how it was.
Foundation.
You know, because we used to, and it that time it wasn't really about songs. It was about like basically who had the best sounding system.
Yeah.
You know, so we always used to lose
Why?
because we had a small little boombox. Them man have real speakers and all
Yeah.
kind of.
You know they were gonna go all
They
out.
took it serious, but we had the music.
Yeah.
You know, so and then after that, no, we just said, no man, let's take the thing a little bit more serious. And then we started to buy music. At that time, records were kind of like I want to say phasing out, but CDs were becoming more popular.
Of course.
Right?
This man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we started to, you know, buy a lot of CDs and everything. But G started out playing records.
Okay.
Right, that's how we started out.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be honest, we did not buy a whole bunch of records, right?
What did you do? Just do like
We used to go by we had friends who were into sounds, you know,
Yeah.
already. So we used to go by them and, you know, practice and play around and all
Okay.
kind of thing. You know, there was a sound in Patters called Revolution sound. It's Revolution.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name. Not this Revolution or
but the first
yeah, and then there was R.I.P. to Marlon for
Double deuce.
the double deuce, you know what I mean? Because we used to go up Clear Hall to big up the Mike Turan, you know what I mean? Because that's what we used to do. There was also a song called Undertaker sound. So we used to go around and mess around and, you know,
man.
me and I used to
Wait,
try.
you collect every time you win?
Not really. It wasn't really about winning. It was just about practice and just being part of something, you know, being like, okay, then we can do this. And we understood how the workings of the turntable and that kind of thing. But then when we started out doing the music thing as a sound, it was more CDs. So we used to buy the CDs and then And then that's how it started.
Yeah.
You know, so then we started getting more music.
And then fast forward to 2001.
Yeah, and then, yeah, cause we had a lot of music. Our CD collection was very, very big.
So that means you had a lot of guys.
Corporal Montana, Cheryl, you know, that's where we used to go and buy CDs and stuff, right? And so 2001, now we decided to actually make it be official.
Yes.
Right? And we started to actually buy all the equipment and that kind of thing, buy like a CD table and all that kind of thing and make it official. And when we started out, at that time, you know, it was all about, it was competition.
Yes.
You know,
also, now it's competition. Now you have your sound now and you have your equipment.
Yeah, it was about competition.
Big up your chest.
Yes, it was about competition. So, I mean, and from since long time, we were always into, you know, clashing. I used to have a stack of cassettes. We used to buy cassettes from these guys who used to sell cassettes. I think even Cheryl used to sell them. And, you know, you had Stone Love, King of D's, Kilimanjaro, Bass Odyssey, Travelers, you know, and yeah, the cassette, you know, cassettes were the thing.
Yeah.
Right? So that was.
Do you still have these cassettes?
I have a few of them. It's funny, I was actually trying to find some of them because I was trying to put them on maybe like a CD.
Everything.
Put them on a computer so that, because some of them are classics, right?
Right, yeah.
Probably get them on YouTube. Maybe try and action them or something.
I wonder, huh?
You know. But yeah, so then that's what it was, and so then that's why we call the song WarDadli.
Yes.
Right?
Because it's about clashes.
Because it was about clashing, right? So it was WarDadli, but we put in the war.
Of course.
So it's WarDadli.
A nice little trick there.
Yeah,
Of
you
course
know. And because we were, especially because we were overseas, right? We were like the Antiguan defenders.
Yes.
Right? And I have to big up my brethren, David. You know, he was one of the persons who started out on the song with us back in the days. And you know, and that's what it was. So then we used to do clashing and here and there, you know, on a small scale, because in the Virgin Islands, clashing wasn't a big thing. The Virgin Islands was different back then, right?
It was just about entertainment, playing music. And
no, they used to take the clashing thing kind of serious, right?
Okay.
Like, right? So they didn't understand the art of it, where dissing each other.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not beyond here.
No,
it stays here.
Yeah, because it wasn't even really about the participants, it was the crowd.
Yes.
So like the crowd used to be, you know what I mean? Like then the crowd ready to fight. You know. Okay. But eventually because I remember the first clash we went into in the Virgin Islands, it ended because police came in and was like, no, you know what I mean? And,
too much.
Yeah. You know, when it's just sport. Right. But then eventually, you know, we did a few, went over to St. Croix and we had a few clashes over there. You know, and then we came back to Antigua officially in 2004.
So the brothers just went over, just traveled.
Yeah. So we used to come back periodically.
Yes.
Right. But the sound officially came back to Antigua.
Okay.
In 2004.
Nice.
And then then the rest is history.
Yeah. I hear that, DJ Allan. The rest is history, people.
Because that was when it was a different time.
Yeah. Okay, no, tell us about that different
time.
No,
I'm going to tell you. Yeah. It was just funny because 2004, we're here. And had to shout out to Mental from Python. When we returned back to Antigua, people were like, you know, they didn't know
WarDadli.
They didn't know who this was. We played at Shantytown at the time, you know what I mean? Did all right, big up the high grade sounds, you know.
Yeah.
We passed through the high grade at the time, and yeah, you know, they had a decent strength, but everyone like, who these guys? I might know these guys. Right? So our first official dance in Antigua was in November 2004. It was a thing called Final Fete.
Yeah.
For Python that, right? So as I said, we knew Mental from Python that at the time. I mean, he's part of the sound line now, but at the time he was part of Python that. He said, hey, pass through, right? Now, even before all that, we heard all the shoo-shoos and all kind of thing. Because when we played, we used to be here periodically. So we knew about what was happening. We knew about the rise of songs like 3/7s and Platinum and the Warfares. And we actually came back to Antigua and went to a few Warfares. The one we went to was one that 3/7s one. So we knew that. So we made sure that we knew about the sound culture in Antigua. We knew about Conquer. We knew about Burger leaving Stonewall and going
So you
to
guys
Conquer.
really went into the books.
Yeah, so we knew.
You guys are book guys, anyway.
Yeah, so we knew what was happening. So because of the fact that we knew that sound system thing is a competition.
Yes.
Right.
You have to learn it like chess.
Yeah. Right. And especially at that time, during the early 2000s, it was serious clashing. Clashing was going because they had Island Clash, Warfare, and that kind of thing. So there was regular clashes going on. So we already knew, and so we already
passing through.
Yeah. So when we went
to
the Poison Dart dance, so we knew that. And shout out, of course, to Platinum Sound.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm just talking the truth here, right?
That's what we want.
You know, so we went there and we knew that Melodan was on the dance.
Yeah.
Right. And we knew because one thing, like I said, we studied sound clash like how you study schoolwork.
Yeah.
So we knew, and like you have to anticipate.
Yes.
Right. So like you don't hope that your enemy, quote unquote, don't attack you.
Yeah.
You just make sure that you're ready for the attack. Right. So we knew that Melodan was on that dance, and we knew Melodan was going to call us out. We knew it.
Yeah.
We knew it.
Because that's just his.
That's
just him.
That's him. You know what I mean? So, and so said, so done. So we were playing. We were there in the party, and we knew nobody in the party. Right? We had no fans.
You just come back.
Yeah. The only person that came to the party was our sister. Shout out to my sister and her friend. That was it. Right? So we're there now, and in the party, sounds juggling, and then there goes now Melodan. And he starts off and
right from the beginning.
Right from the beginning, you know what I mean? Hitting, you know what I mean? Dissing us, Virgin Islands, everything, you know what I mean? And flinging tune.
Did he bring the your bang water come back?
No, he
didn't knock it out.
No, but he had to call their friends, right? And we did like, all right, well, this is what we came for. This is what we knew was going to happen. So it happened. And so then we were supposed to play after. Around 5-10 minutes into our juggling now, the MC comes, hey, no, nobody want to hear that, right?
What?
Nobody want to hear no juggling, right? Melodan call out, because we answered back too, right?
Okay, gotcha.
But we still there juggling. The MC comes, no.
None of that.
No. Let's
battle it out, right? No.
So like, right? So then it was, so then everybody started moving in closer now, right? And I was like, oh boy, so here we go. So it was, we did like a 5-minute round, and then it was tune for tune.
Okay.
So what happened now was that, like I said, we already knew about what was
going on.
You
studied Melodan.
Right? And, well, not really studied, but I just knew, right? Okay. So what happened was that a week or 2 weeks before, there was some Jamaican artists passing through, right? I think one was General B, and he had a song named Business. You know what I mean? I can't remember the song. Some of them are talking and they're not the business. Yes. But anyway, so we cut it calling out Platinum and 3/7s, right? They did not expect that. So we played it now, you know what I mean? Everybody like, what? You know? Panther from 3/7s and now to come and say, hey.
That's a big upset there.
What go on there, right?
Yeah.
So now we're going to tune for tune now, and I can't lie, we were losing, right?
You call out a bunch of people, so that means the attention was solely.
So we were losing because I mean Melodan had the fans, you know, he had the hype and everything, and we were losing. But what we knew was that once the longer it goes, the better it is for us.
Okay.
Right? So after around maybe like 7 songs, the score was like probably like 6-1.
Yeah.
Right? But what we were doing was that we were holding back our big songs.
The turbo.
Yeah. And our trump card was that we had Jacquier and Dove. At that time, Jacquier was in jail.
Yes.
And hardly anybody knew that you could actually vice him in jail, right? So, but we knew that. So we had.
The boys
right?
from grammar school.
So we waited and we like, yeah. And then we dropped one. Then we dropped the second one.
Are you serious?
And then,
from who? This not Jaru.
No, from
Jaru.
Jacquio.
Jacquio,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Jacquio twice.
Yeah, two of them.
I mean,
Back to back.
back.
off
No,
the
that's what I
wall.
want to
Yeah.
know.
Back to back
The
off the
same
wall.
artist.
Yeah. Right. So then the crowd
That
start-
had to be hard.
So then the crowd like, wow. So then now the crowd starts switching now. And then after that, so then we were leading.
You were leading at this point.
After the
Jacquios
Jacquios, we started to
just
play, and then we started to
beat them on
the
it.
momentum switched.
Yeah.
Then what happened now is the old tactic that sounds use, So what happened was that now, so he played a medley. A medley is when you have like one artist singing 2 or 3 different songs, right? In one song. So he had a medley for Gypsy King, and he played one part of the medley, but not the whole medley. Then we played a song that was in the medley, but he did not play. So then he comes up and so when we played, he goes, hey, I play back through and play back through, and then crafty trick, but it didn't work because the crowd was already for us.
Right.
Then we walked up the dance.
Underdogs.
Yeah, and then
would you say that was when you guys became officially like welcome home?
No.
No,
because then
still, you guys still had to.
No, there's something that I want to address, right? And
that's when the fight started.
No, now that I have you here, right, I want you to answer this question because ever since WarDadli came onto the scene, I know you've heard this. The rumor was that WarDadli never played in dub from the start.
Yeah, because we were playing spice songs and all these things. And G's a computer engineer and technician and could do all this.
WarDadli come from St. Croix and a song that I take up come Antigua.
Yeah.
So I can't play a song, I can't play a dub from the start.
Yep.
Because I name the call in the dub.
Yeah.
Now for people that don't understand, right?
Yeah.
If you name the call in a dub, that's best in the player.
Basically.
Best in the player.
But I mean,
did you?
All of
back
that,
in the days.
All of that was, propaganda because of the fact that they didn't understand how these two guys that they never heard from, because we went away.
Yeah.
They never heard. The funny thing was that people who knew us and knew that we were into music, all of a sudden, they're not required to. But anyway, that's a different story. Right?
That's another story, people.
But what happened was, so because they didn't understand how this sound that we never heard about, able to play these big caliber dub plates. Because we were playing Vibes Cartel and that kind of thing. Bounty Killer, heavy,
Heavy.
That basically the top tier sounds were playing, right? So they didn't understand how come we were playing them. So they decided to make up all kind of rumors, that they were spliced and they were fake and this and that, and and as what DJ Allan said, so all those things we heard, and all of those things were amplified after that little skirmish there with Platinum, because then on this same station now, Sun FM, because at that time Stonewall had a show, I think it was a weekly show. And it's Stonewall, Carmel, and said, what is me here that this sound for
Whitney and them
this sound for Virgin
starting up something.
And then it was Bash WarDadli week on the stage. People come like, hey, look, the man decided. It was so bad that Burger, you know what I mean? Burger link me by my house and say, so them Jacquio, I show them real mistake. So I went for them.
Yeah.
I went for them.
Yeah.
And I played them from start to finish, a cappella, everything. Because he didn't believe, because like I said, at the time he was in jail. But what it was that once you had enough
funding,
money, it was money or links. We didn't have the money. But the thing was that we had a good Jamaican link, right? And shout out to G for that, because G who got that link, right? And he was an artist actually, so that's why he knew the inner workings and he told us, it's possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that happened. So then, for most of 2000 and the rest of 2004, it was bashing WarDadli.
So
You know
why
what I mean?
did you not go on to the radio station maybe the week after the clash and play back that? And
I'm going to
just-
be honest, I
you know-
never believed at that time. It's fine now because
Would you have changed it now?
no, I would have done everything exactly the same.
But what? Why did you do it?
Because I think that when you answer like nonsense, you amplify it. You make the nonsense become bigger.
Wouldn't that help to promote you? I mean,
It w-
hate is gonna hate.
No, but no, and that's what it was. So then, all of the bad publicity was helping us.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to answer it. You know, I was not going to go into no back and forth with anybody and any radio station. I wasn't coming to the radio station to have to prove. I used to play on a Drama Sunday,
right.
where I used to go down to Drama Sunday. You know what I mean?
And you did.
let go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That was my answer.
Yeah.
I used to go down to Drama Sunday
And
every
answer
Sunday.
them.
Sometimes I used to walk. Big up to Logic Price, you know what I mean? Because he who got the link, you know what I mean? And we linked up with, you know, at the time, can I say it on the radio? On the Red Shirt Crew?
Yeah.
Okay.
of course.
Yeah.
I don't think they're of any threat.
Okay, right? So, they had Drama Sunday, so I used to go down there by myself because G wasn't here yet. I used to go down there and play the songs in them. So, yeah, play them.
Brilliant.
You know what I mean? That was my answer.
Were people then now answering for you? Answering for
Yeah,
WarDadli?
and what happened, and that's why I also have to big up Drama Sunday and big up the people down at Pint and Villa because they're the ones that really embraced us
Yeah.
first, you know, and they started to say, no man, you know,
This
this
is
song,
serious.
this sound real. So then what happened was that there was a clash down at Drama Sunday. It was towards the end of the year, and you were there.
Yeah. I was just like, I remember being at some
Yeah. No, that was when it was us against High Grade, Asylum, and some other song.
Excitement.
Yeah, and I'm not bragging. I mean, the documentation is there.
Yeah.
You know, we won convincingly. You know what I mean? It was a convincing. We won, and then we went juvie because I think it was either it was some holiday
Could have
or
been
something.
Labor or something.
Yeah, and then we won, and then everybody went to juvie, and the hate increased because
Love
we
it,
beat
love
some
it.
because we beat some people's favorite songs.
Oh yeah.
Right,
They
and then
can't be people's favorite song and
and
they get
then-
the attack.
at the time there wasn't any Facebook, you know, but there was message boards.
MySpace.
You had like
Hi-Fi.
dancehall
the
reggae,
Hi-Fi.
dancehallreggae.com. Yeah, you had like high five and that kind of thing. So you used to go on that and say, oh, this and that. But then that we ended that year on a good note,
Yeah, nice.
right? And then in 2005, I think was our I would say crowning.
Yeah, I have arrived the moment.
Yeah, because that year, you know, more people started to take notice.
Yes.
And the rumors started to go away, the splice thing and fake.
Yeah.
And people started, okay, no.
These people seem genuine.
And then we clashed against a song from Jamaica called Fresh Supreme and another song from Montserrat called, Fresh Supreme was from Montserrat. The song from Jamaica was Exodus Nuclear.
Okay.
Right? That was a harder clash though. So it came on to us and Exodus Nuclear. Now, Exodus Nuclear is a big sound in Jamaica.
Yes.
Right? And we beat them. It was in D Club. Right? And then people
D-Club.
okay, no man.
Yeah. That was a real.
Say, no, man.
That was
Well,
like Cork from
okay,
over by
was-
Golden Grove, end of Golden Grove,
Yeah.
over to the next side by the fitness club.
Yeah, so then what it was now was that people started to take notice. And then a little rumbling started to happen now. I need to clash the big sounds now.
Yeah.
So then that started.
So that was what you say, level 1.
Yeah.
And
So then because certain things happened, 3-7s wasn't as active as they are
now.
now, you know, and Platinum for whatever reason, I can't remember the exact reason,
Yeah.
but for
Whatever reason.
they weren't as active either.
Yeah.
So, and Conqueror was kind of in limbo.
Yeah.
Right, because remember that, because Conqueror should have been the sound too.
Yeah.
Because they had Zugulos and they had Burger.
With 3-7s was Federal and
Federal,
and they
Panther.
were there already there.
Yeah, they were there, but they weren't as active clashing
Yes,
at the time.
okay.
So people were saying, okay, all right, how about I clash Pies and that? And we like,
Yeah.
so we like Pies and that. We always had respect for Pies and that, always. And to this day,
Yeah,
you know, we
you guys been
always had
around.
respect. When Pies and that came to the Virgin Islands at the time, they were in St. Croix, because we used to live in St. Thomas,
Okay.
right? They went to St. Croix, and we caught the seaplane to go over to St. Croix. Because we...
How big was the reception from the people of St. Thomas and St. Croix, or we should just say the Virgin Islands?
For us? Or
No, for when Poison That got over there.
Well, see, St. Croix has a lot of Antiguans. So
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, so they had and that was, I think, why they put the clash over there.
Yeah.
So it helped, you know, and I think they won.
So it was a big hype.
Yeah, you know, so we went over there and then we met them, we met Frisco and them and all that. So when people said, oh, yeah, we should clash Pies, and I was like, you know, but
I mean, it's all part of the game.
yeah. So the word then it started to become louder and louder and louder and louder. And
At this time, you have a reputation to keep
Yeah.
up because you already won 2 clashing, 2 big upsets.
2 big clashes. So during that year, you know, that's when we started to really like take song clash. Like I want to like we started to study it like the art of war.
Yeah.
Right.
Dissect it.
Yeah. So and that was where we kind of got our reputation for being a counteraction song, right? So what we did was that and these are tips that these new sounds can use.
Always educate
right?
the young men.
You know,
the young sounds, I should just say.
You have to know your enemy, but you have to know yourself, right? You can't just know what you have. You have to know what the enemy has. So what we used to do is that any sound that we were clashing, we used to get every single cassette, tape, audio, anything that they had. We used to get them to study.
That's how you win a competition.
So we know what they have. Even if they go down to a baby shower,
we're going
down there to hear what they say. If they say anything off key, if they say, you know what I mean? And so what happened was that Pies Nat clashed, I think, 2 weeks before against a song from Bermuda called Soldier One, right? And we were there. The clash never ended it. A little...
Where was this?
Fighting. Same. D Club was a war ground.
Yes.
D Club was a war ground.
And the sound clash. The high grade sound.
Yeah. So we went there now and we were you know present in the class. So we listened. So we were not just there just to spectate and all that. We were there.
Did you make yourself known?
Yeah, no, they didn't knew that we were there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we listened. Right? And then, because 2 weeks after, we were clashing against Pies and that.
Yes.
And King Millennium. Right? So we there now, and we said, all right. And we heard they certain tunes that got big hype, big forward. So we said, okay, all right. So we have to cut counteraction for that. We said,
you hear that, youngin?
We said, all right. Most likely, they're going to play this then. And you know what I mean?
Yeah. Chess game.
You really have to plan. So that's what we did. And we wanted to play after them. Because if not, then the whole counteraction thing not gonna work, right? And lo and behold, and it's funny because Jesus ass get vexed with me because anytime we have to pick the numbers or anything, and I always pick last. I mean, sometimes I want to play last, but sometimes like, you know, if you're playing last after 7 songs, sometimes it's like, you know, in terms of the songs and them, most of the songs and them might be already played out. But anyway, so we played last, so then Pies and that. I think King Millennium played first. Did the thing. They were someone from New York, Antigua based. Pies and that came in, same, so done, got their forwards and everything. Yeah. And we came in, counteract 1, counteract 2. You know, and
they
we won.
must have been amazed on that.
They were quite angry, right? So we won the first. We won all the rounds, but that was really because of the fact that how we counteracted in the first 2 rounds. Yeah. The crowd was like, nah, man.
No.
You know.
It just set up.
Yeah, and so then, and after that clash.
That is when people
because
really
even the haters and them, came and said, "Hey, wow," you know. And then that also that year, what else we did that year?
So after that, yeah, because after that big clash,
Yeah,
was it just constant sounds and parties and?
Yeah, I think after that, then we started to, you know, do a little bit more joint because we had a bad reputation as that because there was always something that people wanted to diss us with, you know, during those early years. So first of all, they're having fake tunes, blah 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 blah. When we dispelled the room, they can't juggle.
Yeah.
No gallery at what that. You know what I mean? So then we started. Okay, well let's start to juggle.
Yeah.
Right? Then that was that, and then I can't remember if we did anything else for 2005 after that, but then 2006 now. That was
Tell us.
a little bit of a rocky year, but it was a good year too. Now 2006 was when they had this thing called Soundwave.
Tell us.
That was like a big sound clash. You had Exorcist, you had 3-7s.
Almost like the clash, the World Clash.
Yeah, that was like Antigua World Clash. You had so all the big songs except for Stonewall and Pies and that. All the big songs in Antigua were on the clash. We did not want to go into that clash.
Why so?
We never really liked the multi-song clash.
You like them like a
one on
three?
one or three. You know, that's what we preferred. But however,
Isn't that where you show your versatility and show that I can push through and come to the top? And that's when you really...
Yeah, but to me, like we always call those clashes microwave clashes because they're like, KK only play like 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, you know what I mean? Instead of like a one-on-one now when they're going like half an hour, 20
you
minutes,
find
20
it
minutes.
impersonal.
It's too short. It's like if you don't catch a hype, it's harder in those
to win those. Okay.
And basically, like all you have to do sometimes is just play well enough to go through.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So if it's 5 of us and one game drop out, you just have to play better than one sound and then you go to the next one, you know what I mean? Which is a good strategy, don't get me wrong, but yeah.
But did you guys do that? Did you guys study that particular thing the same way?
See, this clash, no, and again, like this clash, the Soundwave, no, was a different clash. Like I said, we didn't want to actually go into that. But it was the same station at the time, Sun FM. And they used to have a poll, right?
Shaka, they used to have a poll?
No, like a poll, like, you know, a voting poll. Not like an actual.
Like, what's going on in Sun
No,
FM?
that's for next, so. Right? So they were asking who they think are going to win. Every week they ask who they think are going to win. Most of the people then voted for 3-7s. Right? Then now, some people started to vote for us. I mean, like, but we're not even in the clash. Right?
So at that time, you hadn't even decided
we hadn't decided, and then more and more people started to, you know what I mean?
They wanted you guys all up in it.
So they was, all right, we got to get
big
the people.
upset song.
We have to get the people what they want. Right? So we went into that clash, and we used the same strategy. We listened to every weird 3-7s, because we knew 3-7s was going to be the big dog.
Yeah.
So every weird 3-7s played.
You guys did
we
the
went
same
and we
thing.
listened, you know what I mean? And so then they went out in that clash blazing, right? The first round was theirs by far.
Yeah.
We played last, right?
What?
3-7s played first. So like 2 ends of the spectrum. But people secretly, I think, wanted the two of us.
So you guys were coming together slowly but surely.
So the second round we changed it over now. And we won the second round. The third round now was supposed to be a no cursing round. Unfortunately, the 3-7s cursed. And then,
I was just like, I know it wasn't going to be WarDadli.
Yeah, so then, and then the clash ended in, a bit of violence. So that clash never actually finished.
Where were you guys in that clash, in that moment, being fair as a judge?
We were going to win. No, honestly, because what happened was that we had changed the crowd to our side. Yeah. And it was really only us and 3-7s, really. So then when
everybody else was just
if the clash continued, when 3-7s dropped out, right? So it was they dropped out and then Exorcist.
So two big songs.
It was only us and Platinum left. No, and again, like Platinum would have given us a hand because Melody is also very
Yeah,
smart.
yes.
Very smart when it comes to Clash. And he was doing...
Maybe he was waiting for that
And he was
opportunity
doing
after what you guys did him.
Maybe. And he was doing the strategy like where you're supposed to. He was playing well enough just to go through. Go through.
I think he
Go through.
realized what was really happening.
Yeah.
3/7s
No,
and
he
what
saw
that
it
is
too.
songs.
Yeah.
So he just want to creep in and just...
And it almost worked because it would in the finals it would have been us against Platinum. So it never finished. We were supposed to do the finals down at Bikini Sunday. That never happened. So eventually the Clash just squashed.
Wow, that's I've never really heard of unfinished Clash before.
Well, yeah, we have a few. Yeah.
Just now, Shaka, sorry to cut across, right? Because you'll take us down memory lane.
Yeah.
But 2 questions. Firstly, big up Leapy Ching saying dangerously dangerous. Big up yourself. And Sheldon want to know if you all still cutting tune.
Maybe.
WarDadli maybe cutting tune. But
DJ Allan, Shaka sounds like you.
maybe.
Maybe cut this out.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, my question is this, right? And it's going back to the Clash with 3/7s because you're a senior in the Clash business. You have been around long enough. Do you think that was a dangerous strategy to have? That you done visualize who will be the biggest challenge. So you set your box. I will talk like song, man. You set your box for meet 3/7s in a tune for tune.
Well, no, it wasn't to meet them in tune for tune. It really wasn't to meet them in tune for tune. We and I'm not bragging here, right? Our tune for tune box stays basically the same. Because we built our tune for tune box so that nobody can beat us. And it's kind of facts. We have never really lost a Clash in tune for tune. Maybe one time. Right? Because we built our tune for tune. No, it really wasn't Now let me just clarify. We knew that 3/7 was going to be the threat, but we prepared for everybody. But the other sounds and then we had already clashed against. We already knew Platinum. Exorcist was at the time.
Yeah, it was. Exorcist wasn't.
Yeah, you know.
Exorcist.
And I think it was this other song called Revolution. You know, so we knew. So we prepared for everybody, but we knew that the threat was going to be 3/7s mainly because, and this is facts. Because of course, yes, they have the tunes, and they also had the fans. Because like I said, when they were doing the poll, you know, they always won the poll because of the fact that they had the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Country people.
Yeah, and I mean, and
you know,
The
then they
country
bring
people is the
Harbour,
whole-
Bethesda, Piccadilly, Newfield,
Everybody
Sweets.
all over St. James Club,
man.
they're walking with the whole staff.
you know, but at the same time, I'm not going to just say that okay, it's just because they had plenty fans why they would have won. They had songs, and they are a good song.
They are.
You know what I mean? They are, and
Just-
people wanted to see the two of us, but it never happened. You know, so that's what it was with that.
How you feel about it now today? Like,
I would have liked the Clash to go all the way through because just to see what would have happened. You know, because it was funny because we always laugh at that Clash because we weren't even supposed to be in this Clash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We weren't even supposed to be in it, you know, but it was because the fans and us, hey, because like I remember it was the time we were listening on a Saturday and there was like they did a poll of like maybe 50 callers. Like 47 of them said 3/7s. But 3 of them said, wow, that and they were like, but we're not even in this. Then the other week they did the same thing and then it started to become more and more and more. You know, so we're like, okay, people, and then people were seeing this on the street. So what? And then,
what's going on?
And then of course, you know, the fans and them started, I'm not going because I'm afraid 3/7s.
of course they're going to say that.
I said, so then we started, nah. You know, and I was funny because at that Clash too, was the first time we and 3/7s actually even spoke because the tension was so serious. Like it was like I just like we never really had no beef with those guys. You know,
but
I know they didn't really have any beef with us, but the fans made it that way. So it was that Clash where we actually finally spoke. You know, because we never spoke before that.
Kidding me?
Yeah. That's how serious clash used to be back in those days. You weren't really friends.
No.
Yeah.
They were already friends.
No.
So even though you guys don't take it as serious as the Virgin Island thing,
Yeah.
there is still tension.
Yeah, there's still ten because I'm going to be honest. And Whitney can tell you too. We and Whitney and all weren't friends initially. We weren't friends. You know what I mean?
Does it help?
We even squared off with them down at Drama Sunday time. You know what I mean? It was funny.
Do you feel it? Is it heartfelt? Or is
No,
it
it
just...
was. It's just that you just okay, like it's just like okay, you keep your side, I keep my side.
Yeah.
But the same thing again after that. Then Stonewall has helped WarDadli a lot.
Yeah.
In the business.
Pick up yourself with me.
All the time.
Yeah.
But I was funny because, like I said, when we started out, because of the fact that people, and I mean, part of it is maybe my fault that I will take the blame because, when you're on the rise, it's a confident kind of sport, Sound Clash. So you talk big.
Yeah,
so
that's the most important thing they have to say.
Me the baddest sound in Antigua, me can kill any sound, you know what I mean? So other fans of songs, they'll be like, hey, but no, you can't be saying that.
No.
You know what I mean?
You would talk, you have to, with your stat sheet, who you kill of note.
Yeah, and you said that, and that's what it was. But I mean, it's a fun sport too, and one of the other clashes that was memorable for us was when we clashed against Envy. Right?
Yeah.
No Envy song.
Yeah.
No,
I have to get my chair for this one here because
no Envy, and again, like, right, they that now was funny because they came into the business
like a
serious.
hurricane. No, they came in like a hurricane.
And they were dissing everybody. They were going every party, they used to, back in those days, that we used to have the dances every night.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Drama Sunday, Frontline,
Hot Monday,
Sexy
something
Wednesday,
Tuesday, Sexy Wednesday,
Frontline
Frontline Thursday.
Thursday.
You know what I mean? So every night you had something, and no envy went at every one of those, and this everybody, this us, this G Service, Cannabis, everybody.
I think that was that year when they came with that. I thought it was a great strategy. Yeah, especially coming on that platform.
It helped them. So then that was 2007.
Because he was just upsetting everybody.
Yeah, and that was 2007. Now what happened was that early up that year, and I'll say it, because I don't have to hide. We clashed against Python again, 1-on-1. That clash again, like I said, we have plenty clashes that just don't end, right? So again,
it didn't.
Shots fire. Clashing in. But I'm going to be honest, Python was leading.
Okay.
Right?
Fair enough.
So, and that was the first time we ever kind of, they started to see kinks in the armor. Because I'm going to be honest.
What did you say, kinks in the armor?
Yeah, because we never really lost clashes.
Yeah.
Big up yourself, Fataran.
And I mean, I'm not just saying this because the record speaks for itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We have lost in the years that we have clashed.
Yeah.
And like I said, obviously we're not clashing now. But between the years of
19 years.
We were 19 years, but we have been clashing from 2004. I'm talking about like official clashes.
SoulJahs,
Yeah.
official.
2004 until 2013.
Okay.
Right. We went in for 14 clashes and we only lost 3.
So
and one of them I don't count as a lose.
Right.
Right, but it's a lose. Because we clashed, that was the last one when we clashed against a son from Japan.
Okay.
And
Barrier Free.
And we went down to June. That was the one clash that we actually lost in True for June. But that's a difference. I'll get to that story.
Yeah.
But
that's another book.
But the only 2 sounds ever to beat us in a clash was Pious Nat and King and Masty.
Okay.
From the Virgin Islands. We went to the Virgin Islands, we clashed them, and they beat us.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Fair is fair. And we clashed against Python. But so at that time, we were winning all our clashes. That clash when people say, okay, so WarDadli can actually kind of,
do their things.
No. So when we clashed against Python, I said, okay, well, all right, so WarDadli can actually,
lose.
Can actually lose. We didn't lose that clash, but people were seeing like, okay,
that's the trend that night.
Yeah. So then, no Envy, I believe, saw that too and said, okay, good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Larry. So they were dissing us hard. They had songs with our
I
names.
guess that's what you guys did
everything.
to Melodan
Yeah.
and
And we were like, we did not want to clash them because they were small at the time, and we didn't want to, if
You acknowledge them, you give
yeah,
them more.
you're
yeah.
right.
you don't want to give them more friction.
No, you don't give them more credibility. But
Not clashing them is
dissing
yeah.
was becoming a little bit too much.
Yeah, trust me, it got. I think after a while, people were just going to the dances just to hear the diss.
So they approached us with the contracts we signed, and then we went, and the clash went very much different than I think they thought. Because see, again, while they were going and you don't give WarDadli material, right? So because all of the clashes, now at that time we had not clashed since we clashed against Poison Art,
Okay,
right?
so you guys took a break.
We took a little break, right? Envy now was all over the place, dissing, calling out, all kind of. So, and like I said, you know your enemy and know yourself.
Yes.
So we heard all that. So we listened and we got every audio. We listened, okay, so they have that song, they have that song, that song. And then, so when we clashed them, we knew what they had. Now, granted,
Yes.
Envy has one of the best dub boxes
Wow.
ever. And I'm not just saying that
No,
because me and them are really friends.
Yeah,
right?
right.
But it's the truth.
The only person I
The
think
dubs
that
are cut well. The kind of dubs that they cut,
Yeah.
very good.
only
dub
person I
box.
think in Antigua that can talk to Envy dub box. We talk about the box.
Yeah.
Or the wall.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Only
Only
really
Stonewall.
In
And
terms
this
of
is no disrespect
in
to
terms
Poison
of
Art
their-
or 3-7s or anybody.
dub box. So what we did, right? We knew that. We knew they were going to outspend us. We knew that. Because we were never sound of money.
Yeah.
We were sound of strategy.
Yeah.
Right? So we turned the narrative into talent versus money.
Or grammar
Right.
school.
Right.
And tricks came back.
Yeah. So then and it worked.
Yeah.
Right? And it worked and yeah, we won every round.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
They must have been mad.
Yeah, they were very mad. They were very mad because they were just Vibes Cartel. They cut a whole bunch of Vibes Cartel calling us, calling our name, everything.
And at least Vibes Cartel know you guys.
Yeah, so we knew that. So we Vice One counteracting all of their cartels in one swoop. You know what I mean? Because we were not going. They cut maybe around 5 cartels. We were not going to go and cut 5 cartels
Yeah.
too. We cut one, chop
Mash
it down.
it up.
You know what I mean? And then and that's
That
what it
was
was.
it. All right, so 9 years of clash and hardly any defeats.
Yeah. Hardly.
Where did the brothers decide we're gonna expand? When did this happen?
That happened during the WarDadli Nahana Gal fans
Ha!
phase.
Tell me about
but
that
the thing is
phase.
that we always, and that's what people don't understand. So when they see us like, no, not clashing and all that, is that we always knew that we were going to have WarDadli as a business. Right?
An
Because we
enterprise.
wanted to make WarDadli make money for WarDadli. Instead of every minute, we have to be putting
Looking
in
in.
money to buy dubs or this or that. We wanted WarDadli to
to make
money.
its own money.
So we started to do paraphernalia. The first thing that we started to do, and I'm not gonna say we were the first, but I think that we really kind of pioneered that in Antigua was the mix CDs, right? Because we used to do a lot of mix CDs.
Okay.
Right. So we used to do mix CDs. We used to and it really wasn't for money. It was just for branding, really.
Yeah.
So we used to go around and big up my brethren, Joshan. I wasn't driving then, right? And we used to drive around to every turf, every corner, and just
Handouts.
give away CDs. Yeah.
And it was in demand at the
yeah,
time.
you know what I mean? Just
So you were
give
giving
CDs.
away gold.
Yeah. So then we started to do, and this was G's idea, started to do shirts. And then we started to do things for the ladies. So we decided to do
Yeah.
ladies shirts and teddy bears and all kind of things. That's it.
How well did the women gravitate to that
They gravitated
enterprise?
well. You know, some of them still have them up to now.
Yeah.
You know, so that was to expand us out of just the clashing realm, because, like I said, you can't be one dimensional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we try to spread it out. But we always had that plan. That was always the business plan.
Yeah.
We're going to come in, clash, of course. Yeah, but
Get your name,
get the name
foundation
out,
down.
But eventually we were going to expand it as a business. And it's expanded. No, I mean, like I said, we're not clashing, right? Everybody knows that, right? But we have a lot of businesses under our belt that that we're making money from now, right? Because clash business,
yes, tell us,
is expensive. Dub plates are expensive, and I'm going to give you just a little maths, right? Now, say the average cost of a dub plate is $250 US.
Yes.
Some cost more. Some you might get for free. So because some dubs cost even like $1,000 US. Okay? So $250 US for one dub. If you have to be considered, I'd say a big sound, you probably should have maybe close to 1,000. So multiply 1,000 by 250.
So
how much is that?
You're gonna be going to
how much is that?
250,000.
250,000 US.
US dollar.
Convert that easy.
That's
okay. Okay, that's near like 600,000 easy.
Yeah,
all right.
More than that.
Yeah,
because it's 530
it's like
by
about
175.
Yeah.
All right.
More.
That's just some quick maths.
1,000 song.
Yeah.
That's not.
So now even now cut that in half. Cut that 20 in half. That's 125,000 US. Yeah, so people
hosting in Antigua gonna cost them kind of money.
Yeah, so dub plates, sound business is expensive, and and sometimes when you look back at it, you're like, wow.
I have two comments. I have two questions. I have two comments for you, Shaka. Firstly, Fataran say real sound box big as well. And Fataran, just to address that, we're not questioning the size of anybody's box, but we're just acknowledging envy and
no, real sound has a good box, but I can't
That's
speak
good,
about real sounds back then. I've never clashed them. I know the extent of envy's back. I went into a clash with them head to head, 4 rounds and tune for tune. But I mean, I'm not dissing any other song, but for the song that I have faced,
this one here look sticky now.
Definitely.
Let me hear that.
Asking for a friend. Is your box bigger than King Warrior and 3-7?
Our box not bigger than probably anybody.
No, I bet you were expecting that answer.
No, because like I said, we were never sound of money. We were a sound of strategy. I mean, back in the days, I would say yes, but no. And right now, I would, and like I said, I'm going to speak frank. Cannabis, 3-7s, and King Warrior, outside of the top 3, which is, of course, Stonewall, Exorcist, Spice, and that. Cannabis, 3-7s, King Warrior, arguably have...
They're in the medium range.
The better boxes right now, right? And I would say also real sound, right? Those I'm just going off of what I've heard, right? Soundline and Art was a very good dub box as well, but I've not heard them in many clashes, right? So I know just, but yeah, WarDadli, I mean, now in 2020, box no bigger than nobody.
Right now. Because after you put that down for a while.
We put it down for a while.
And the other songs have been constantly going.
Which is good. Because at the time, when we were in the Clash game in the early 2000s, it was really only us. I'm going to be honest. It was really only us, outside of the big 3. And at the time, too, even Exorcist wasn't really even clashing. It was just Stone. Stonewall was doing the most.
Yeah.
And
always doing
the most. I mean, they were clashing a lot. And then there was us. There was nobody else really.
Yeah.
Right? And then afterwards, now, King Warrior and 3-7s and
Cannabis
and Cannabis and them side. Yeah. And Cannabis and them, I must say, they're doing what we did back in those days. They're clashing a lot. You know what I mean? They're clashing a lot.
Definitely.
So I have to big up.
Let's get past the clash. We move from the clash.
Yeah.
So you all have started to transition into being party sound. Now,
We've not transitioned.
No, you're always starting to
yeah, 'cause I was about
transition.
to
We
say-
are a sound.
You're just
And a
a
sound
sound.
must be versatile.
Yeah.
No,
So we're doing-
You know what me want to talk about? You know what me want to talk about? Me want to talk about drink and lime.
Okay,
And drink and lime me want to talk about.
Yeah, let's
the-
talk about that.
one of the greatest things ever to hit Antigua.
Yeah.
And that's where I have to definitely big up Stonewall. Stonewall helped us out a lot with Drink and Lime.
Yeah.
And big up to DJ Ness. You know what I mean? They in the early stages of Drink
Drink
and
and
Lime.
Lime.
Drink and Lime was not supposed to be what it was. It was not.
It was it just friends.
Drink and Lime. You can even hear by the name. It wasn't even no fancy name, none.
Yeah.
It was my idea, you know what I mean? Because G didn't even really want it, to be honest.
You just wanted to stay home on a Sunday.
You know what I mean? We said, I don't like a beach thing down by Fort, you know what I mean? Sell like drinks. No, actually, we weren't even selling drinks. It was bring a bottle.
Bottle and
come.
come.
Right, yeah. We just wanted to do something to just, you know, keep the fans entertained and the sound name,
Yeah.
you know, out there. And then it just started to grow.
I think at that time it was in demand. It was something we wanted. At that time you have Pasa Pasa, a lot of street dances.
Yeah.
And I think people in that dance hall industry, the fans and the party goers, they just wanted something of that nature.
Yeah,
and it's
I see
exactly
so.
what you
And
gave
remember,
them.
Because Bikini Sun had already
Yeah.
phased out.
Yeah.
When you all came in with Drink and Lime and
So
we didn't really
they
have
were
anything.
thirsty.
Yeah. And it seems that way because, like I said, we never intended Drink and Lime to be as big as it was. We never intended that. And we have to thank the people them that used to patronize it. You know, and how it became, we were happy with. Because it became a lime that, it was really a drink and lime. You came, you
lime.
bring your car, you park up and everything. You know, and it was a fun time, and we used to feature a lot of sounds.
And models.
Yeah,
lots of that.
and then it
became to a
started
point
to
where women
became-
wanted to be on that flyer.
Yeah.
You have a hat put on that flyer, they say, friend.
You know, so it became something that became very big, you know, and
Yeah.
people up to this day ask us when we're going to bring it back.
Well, in this COVID-19 pandemic,
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, before the COVID-19, but you see, as with any event, you know, sometimes you just think that it has run its course, and it's time for something else. But in this instance, maybe we were wrong because
Yeah.
people have been since Drink and Lime finished. I think it was in 2014 or 15. People have been asking us, you know, people tag us just randomly. Hey, when I bring back Drink and Lime,
Yeah.
you know, people.
because it was
I'll be on the
really
radio. People sending me
nice
message
time.
and my life. Hey, it's time to bring back Drink and Lime. You know,
Yeah.
and it seemed like it was nice lime. You know, but it was just that.
Drink and Lime was fun, man. You see,
It
maybe
was
maybe
just
maybe
that,
you're looking
it was
at
just that line.
You're looking
the
at it
darkness
from
was perfect.
the promoter standpoint.
Yeah.
You're maybe looking at it, the work that we don't see as patrons.
Yeah, and
But you never look at it as a patron.
Yeah.
Right? You're going
Were
to
you
Drink and
looking at
Lime and well, you will wait for Sunday for forwarding. You shine up the car nice.
yeah, and
And yeah.
people used to, and we never used to notice. Yeah, and that's what it was. I don't think we never got the chance to actually enjoy Drink and Lime.
Yes.
You know,
You
like how
never do
people-
get to enjoy your own dances.
You know, so but people used to park up by Percival gas station and link up
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
And lie.
there, and then wait there, buy some drinks there too. Wait.
Get a little
'Cause
buzz.
we used to have like a routine. We go down early, set up. You know what I mean? Have
Make
to
sure
big up
everything is good.
Dargard, Stanford. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Them guys
man.
used to help us out plenty up to this day, right? So we used to go in the early, set up, and then we go home,
Yeah.
change, and I reach back there. And I used to pass Percival. I used to stop there maybe to pick up some more ice. I'll get some gas for the generator. And a bunch of cars park up there. You know what I mean? And say, yeah, I'll soon reach.
Yeah.
And then like a whole line will come.
That was a line.
You know what I mean?
That was it.
Yeah, it became to a point that police came and said, 'cause when we used to go for our license, we used to say, it's a small little party.
No,
You know,
the police didn't say no.
we had a meeting with the superintendent. I said, look, right, we know about this drinking, right? so So and
Get it down to business.
so exactly. So say you need this amount of police.
Yes.
You need woman police. You need, you also
You
need
need
police to direct the traffic. You need space in case ambulance even pass.
Yes.
It was a big event.
It became really
You know what I
big.
mean? It became a
Listen,
real big event.
Drink and Lime had the perfect darkness. You could be in the dark.
Oh, that's
but
what you like?
No.
Yeah, it sounds so.
It's so like you slow.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
you. So like you.
You know,
Love.
It does sound like
The show was going
We gonna go and
good.
drink
The
and Lime
show
for
was
the
going
same
real
reason.
good, DJ Allan. And I thought, something's wrong amiss. Well, nobody's attacking Ladybug. Yeah?
Nobody's attacking
No,
you.
is it something in the studio?
Nobody attacking
Nobody attacking you,
Controversy.
but no, nobody
You say
attacking
that you
yeah,
love the darkness.
you. say you love the darkness.
Oh no! You know when you
I know
go
what you mean, man.
party,
I know what you mean.
you go in. They have the spotlight for the people and them that love the dancing
Walk
and the
out, yeah.
hype out and so. But you want to catch a nice corner where it's not pitch black,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you can get the vibes out of it. It
Right,
comes
you
in
have
like
to
the
reach
whole
early.
circumference
You have to
of
reach
that.
early.
whole-
If you know what we
Yo.
used to do, right?
And
If
people,
you know, Shaka,
look,
let me
people,
be honest with you,
people
right?
used to
Li-
carpool
listen,
and so.
people, you hear
What?
DJ Allan?
No. Let me
Mister-
tell you what we used to do, right? And I have to big up all my partner and them, cousin Renato, Hayden, Raleigh, the whole crew.
Yeah.
Everybody, we drive down like 4 cars and park them, like about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Park them,
Just to have space
Yeah.
and spot.
and then everybody jump in the back of like one of the soft up jeeps my uncle have, or maybe cousin station wagon, whatever, and all out we go down there, right? So by the time we reach down there, we're not getting any sensible parking,
Yeah.
right? But we don't have all 4 vehicles there, and you're
Nice.
just seeing man walk with cooler and they say, "Excuse me, please, excuse me, please." Yeah,
That was a lie,
it
Shaka.
was, it was. Right now,
Let's
let's
go ahead.
get into WarDadli transitioning from being just the brothers, because around that same time,
DJ Allan, can we do like a 5-second for the loss of Drink and Lime?
Drink and Lime no loss.
A moment of
Look
silence.
at
Oh
a
my-
moment of silence. A moment
A
of silence.
moment of silence for Drink and Lime. The moment meant too long.
Hey, it was going so well. I could
The
hear
moment too
everybody.
long.
Everybody on the jump was like up for the.
No, the moment
they
was
were
too
up
long.
for it.
Yeah.
The moment was too
The
long.
moment was
I
nice though.
I mean, I'll say this now. Well, it's funny because before the whole COVID-19, we were actually thinking about, we were toying with the idea of probably bringing one back, you know what I mean, for our time's sake, but, you know, we'll have to see.
Sticky time.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
sticky
yeah.
time.
So, but
I think it's
we
always
actually
welcome.
toyed with the idea, you know, to bring back one, probably during summer, you know, when people and everybody's here, you know, what I mean, and have it same style, you know, but
It is going to still be in demand.
We'll see,
Because people
yeah.
want that type of lime. Limes like that never go out.
yeah,
this
because
time.
it was never about, and people can say, oh yeah, sure, but it was never really about the money. Drink Lime was never about the money. That's why we even when we moved to Miller's,
Yeah.
and we had other expenses now,
Yeah.
big expenses, we still kept it free.
Yeah.
Because we really wanted people to come and drink and lime. You know,
Yeah.
we want people to come and enjoy themselves and have a great time, you know, on
We
a
did.
Sunday night, you know. And,
really
and that's
did.
what we wanted. That's basically the whole mission behind Drink and Lime was. You know.
Pick up yourself, Young Jung, Young Vonchi.
No.
Yeah.
Big up everybody on the live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody on the
at this
live.
time now is
Yeah.
when the family started to expand. It started to change from being just the 2 brothers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You start to see who was the first one? I think it was Altitude
To altitude for DJ
No,
Altitude.
it was actually mixed.
Was it?
mix.
Yeah, it was mixed.
It is said that you brought him on. What was it? Because it appeared from the outside looking in that you were just working with Mix, but DJ Altitude was who you recruited first.
Well, okay. Well, what happened with was that Mix? You know, we were always friends.
Yeah.
Right. And you know, he was as a DJ. And what happened was when I went to a few parties and I saw him handle
He always
the
handles
parties in them, especially with the old school, because a lot of the DJs at that time were like running towards the new school, the new school, you know. And I spoke to him and said, "Hey, what do you think about, you know,
Coming on the ship.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And he didn't mind, right? Because what happened at that time, what was that? We said that we needed to start to recruit younger talent, right? Because that's how things transcend.
Yeah.
You know, you have to
Level up.
Yeah, you know. So, and we did that. So we brought him on then. But Altitude was like, yeah, as I said, we actually went and recruited him.
Right.
Right? Because Altitude at that time was like his mother was our family friend.
Okay.
Right? And I remember he had a party, a 16-year-old party.
Yeah.
And he had us there playing, right?
You're laughing about it, but it's serious.
And the party was hype.
Yeah.
You know, but we had to play our censored songs and our kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And then after that, when he became of age, we said, hey, look, right? You know.
Yes.
If you're really serious about the DJing thing, I think that you should join.
You know where I first spot on DJ Altitude? They used to have this dance over by the warehouse on Airport Road, the playhouse. There's like an abandoned house right there after D's.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It was a big deal. And it was a good look. Inside the warehouse, it was.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it.
That is where I actually got a chance to witness DJ Altitude in all his glory, and I was like, okay, all right, we have a new boss.
Yeah, DJ Altitude, you know, because he was serious about the DJ.
Always.
So we asked him, okay, well, if you're really serious, how about, you know? So we called him, and then he said, yeah. You know, and then after that, though, I'd always liked how DJ Virus played too.
Yeah.
Because he was the one, because especially with the ladies part, you know what I mean? Altitude love for juggle.
With the woman.
Yeah.
That's why I love DJ Virus.
You know what I mean? So Virus like, okay, Virus, you know, and Virus purely said, oh, look, right? Meaning in the whole
bang,
war thing and all that, but
I'm the lady.
right? And that's what happened,
when DJ Virus play, you know it's time for bubble. You know, you need to get a drink and hurry go to the dance.
So that's because we saw them, you know, these new DJs, you know, not so much mix was already new, but Altitude and Virus. So we saw them and said, look, right, let's bring them in the fold, you know, and that's what it was, because we said, like, you know, you have to change with the times.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. What would you tell young men, women who want to get into a sound of their own, being recruited for persons like you to fine tune into them? How do they get to that point where a sound like WarDadli would come and say, hey, we want you on our team?
Well, first of all, I'd have to be serious about it. It's either you're going to do it as a hobby. Yeah. Or you're going to do it as you intend this to become part of your life, like a serious part of your life. If you just do it part-time in your bedroom, that's cool. If you want to be going out there, taking gigs and that kind of thing, you know what I mean? So you have to decide that first. After that is, you know, of course, perfecting, as you know, how they hear you. You know, you're up to par. You can't even mix two tunes properly or something, you know. So you have to work on your craft first, you know. Whether you want to be a DJ, MC, both, you know, because I realize a lot of DJs now are doing both. Both, you know, and decide how far you want to go in it, you know. And like I said, if you just want to if you're doing it just for the hype and for look, you know, if your man and just doing it just for look, girls and that kind of thing, I would advise you not to do it. Nah, just don't do it. Honestly, you know, there are enough of those kind of DJs there, you know. Right? Is it because of time? And they fall off very quickly. Yeah. Right? If you're going to take it serious, perfect your craft and take it serious, take yourself serious too, and decide, because when you become a DJ, a sound or whatever, you are now the business. Right? So you have to take your business serious. Right? And that's how we do it with WarDadli. That's how other sounds do, other DJs, you know. That it is their brand. This is your brand. Like DJ Allan, that's his brand. Yeah. Yeah. Right? Ladybug, that's your brand. Yeah. And you take it serious. Yes. You know. And so you have to know, okay, and this goes for like basically anybody
any
in business.
profession.
You know, anybody in an entrepreneurial business, you have to take your brand serious, right? And understand if it does in it for just a couple likes on Facebook and likes on Instagram and get too hot girl there and you know what I mean, then really and truly don't do it. because
Don't do it.
because you make it harder now, or you kind of water down the business now for other people who are actually serious about it.
Yeah. Do sounds actually have that gear towards recruited? Is it something that is like most sounds saying to themselves? Is it a part of it mandatory as a business to recruit?
No, but I've realized it's starting to happen more. You know, I mean, I've seen a lot of sounds starting to expand. You know, because and it's always a good look, and especially when you're bringing on a younger time, because we can't do this forever.
Yeah,
that is so true.
You know what I mean? When I
so true.
You know what I mean? As you can, as I said, as you said actually, wow, that is 19 years.
Yeah.
19 years.
Yeah.
You can go Kennedy's and drink rum. Yeah. What that you can go Kennedy's go drink.
You know what I mean? 19
19
years. You know, so after a while, you know, and your priorities change. Of course, you know, you become a family man. You know, I like G.
Yeah.
You know, and you
Pick up yourself, Daddy G.
You do other things in life that now take some priority. So what you do now is that you try and teach the younger ones, you know, especially those that have a passion for it, and then that helps the song to continue. It helps the legacy to continue. Yeah. And I when I saw 3 Sevens, I said, okay, that's a great book. You know, I said like, well.
Now, 2 final questions from me. In terms of the sound system and the Sound Clash arena right now, and WarDadli kind of taking a hiatus from that.
Yeah.
Do you think it's in good hands with the sounds that are there right now? Not just the 3 Sevens and the Cannabis and the real sound. I'm talking more like the up and coming sounds, Unruly, Rapture.
Yeah, man.
So you can sleep good knowing that,
look,
okay,
them guys,
if you're in a clash again, Sound Clash are going on in Antigua.
Yeah, them big up Unruly sound. I'm not gonna lie, them 2 youth, them serious. But and all the other sound as well, you know what I mean? That sound and me and them supposed to be bridging sound. The one that won the last Island Clash is Brave Star.
Brave Star,
yeah, you know.
Yeah, Boland.
Yeah. You know, and what I like about it is that they're, because before time, a lot of songs used to just run to get dub. You know what I mean? It's like you want to get dub, so like you just want for us to get dub, and we're already working on the talent part of it. But you see, the reason why I big up Unruly, because Unruly, the selector and the MC does sometimes change roles. Sometimes the selector go on MC, the MC go select. You know,
Mighty Krong style.
Yeah, and that kind of thing, and that shows that, you know, like you're working on your craft. You know, you're trying to be actually a good sound outside us having plenty dub. Yeah. Because plenty back in the days, that's where it was. Oh, you just buy dub. But then now you can't play them good. I had no speech intro the songs in them, right? But them sounds nowadays, yeah, man.
And my
Antigua right now.
Yeah, Sound Clash set.
Yeah, but think outside of probably New York.
Yeah.
I think that we have it. I think we do more clashes and have more serious clash sounds than even. Oh, okay, I mean Jamaica is Jamaica.
Yeah.
But size Jamaica.
Any other
for our size.
Yeah, for our size per capita.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Now my final question, right? Is there any sound that can call WarDadli name that will cause WarDadli for come out a semi-retirement?
No.
And nobody.
That was $1 million question for the night, because I know a lot of people want to see WarDadli back on the class.
I'm going to be honest with you,
scene.
and I say it, you know what I mean, and I've said it in other forums, so I say it here on the radio, so that everybody can hear. You know, it's going to take if we clash, it's not going to be somebody force us into clashing. It's going to be a decision made by us. I'm not ruling out the idea, but it's just timing,
Yeah.
right? Because it's not going to make any sense. Because I mean, honestly, if we go back into any clash right now, it's going to draw a crowd, right? Because plenty of people will go and see if we still,
We still have it.
still have it. Plenty people go and see our dead. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be a serious clash.
Yeah, right. So it's not. It's about legacy. You know what I mean? It's about reputation, and it's about business.
Yeah.
Because it's like, and I, I mean, I'll say it straight up. If a promoter is going to say, okay, you want WarDadli say clash, price and that, settlement of all confrontations, right? That's going to draw a big crowd.
Yeah.
Right? So then you're like, wait, should I really make a promoter that, or should me and Python that do it? Right? Because that's the business part of it now, right? Then now the legacy is now, well, if I lose, right? People say, why I mean come clash with Python that? Right?
But what is the score between you and Poison that right now?
In terms of one-on-one, is one, they won one and one squashed. In terms of overall clashes, it's 1-on-1. We won one, but I said that was the one-on-one.
No, I'm talking
But it's
overall.
still-
Overall,
it's
it's 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah. So then they might want to say it's 2-1 because actually the one that didn't finish, they were
would've-
leading, but it didn't finish.
But if you call it,
look.
can you call it a draw?
Look, right now, football league cancel and who in their lead then I get in the championship. So,
So
you
why
can't-
would you
it can't
take a
count.
championship?
It can't count.
Yeah.
But honestly, I can say I would like to believe that a promoter's dream would probably be in terms of money. Either us and 3-7s, us and King Warrior, or us and Python that. Right? That would probably be the clashes.
Yeah, because that would be something that people have been wanting and anxiously waiting, and then you bring it on, and it will be the clash of the, how you say it, the COVID pandemic.
But but like I said, honestly, it's going to be a lot for us to go back into the clashing arena, because I mean, and like I said, first of all, it is expensive. You know what I mean? And then you're like, you're already doing all these other things, right? So it's not really needed at the time. Yes, when you're building a reputation, and I love Sound Clash. When Sound Clash in Antigua, me day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love the sport of Sound Clash, but I don't want to say it, but the business of Sound Clash, I don't like that, because as a businessman, Sound Clash business is a losing business, and I'm not saying that to deter
because
to
some
deter
people would be
any
listening
sound.
and
I'm
saying-
just saying that take it from me. Just keep your head on. You know what I
There's
mean?
somebody saying, Afri says, so rupture, no carry weight. Rupture.
Oh,
Some-
Rupture.
Yeah, man, Rupture big
I
sound.
mean,
Okay.
they're listening, so they want to know
Yeah, man.
if these songs carry
No,
any
Yeah, man,
weight.
Rupture big
No,
sound.
let me say this,
Rupture.
right?
And okay, hold on. For vegan, remember, I'm only human, so I can't remember. I can't remember.
Please forgive
everybody.
him,
Yeah,
our
you know what I mean. But
listeners.
Rupture don't get a shout out, man.
yeah, man,
Yeah.
but Rupture big
But
big.
let me say this, right? And I'm not trying to be controversial, but this is my personal opinion.
Big
right?
up. Before they said I'm gonna big them up too. Big up. Big up. Oh gosh, forget the song now. Anyway, good.
Brave Star.
Yeah.
Oh, you're looking some more for that because you did like a
Big up,
coaching.
King
Yeah.
Altitude sound.
Yeah.
Big up King Altitude sound too.
Now, this is my personal opinion, right? And I'm not being disrespectful to any sound, but I think the big sound is that title is thrown around too loosely.
Yeah, it's a relative title. It really doesn't mean anything.
Right, but wait. So I have the top 4, maybe 5. Right, my top 5: The Wall, The Dart. You can't take out Exodus, and of course WarDadli Indie for the body of work.
Everclear sound to big up
I was
yourself.
just about to say Everclear from
Everclear
Cedar
sound.
Grove.
Yeah.
Right?
We
And
have-
that's just...
No, man, Everclear from Fort Road.
That's debatable because
Okay.
they lime in Cedar Grove. Cedar Grove, that's their following.
alright.
All right, and Risa, pick up
Millionaire
yourself.
from,
And
millionaire from Fort Road.
okay, they're from Fort Road, but they have a huge following in Cedar Grove, and
Okay.
that's
Look here
where they
where
hang
you're
out.
from, you know,
Where
rep
you're
where
from
you're
is
from.
from.
You rep
All
where
right.
you're from.
Cedar Grove, you see, I had your back, okay? Pick up yourself.
up CG,
Kalika,
of course.
pick up yourself.
Personally, I would
Nandy.
like to see the... And 3/7s would be maybe the 5th song I put in because of their body of work. Right? So it's 3/7s, Exorcist, WarDadli, Poison That, Stonewall. Right? The other songs, and this is no disrespect to the other songs, because they got a bigger Billy Stingers, because them and them would do them, but they just in that level, just under the elite level. And I think maybe we need to have a clash where everybody that you think, okay, in that just second tier,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you have, because it's time, because Stonewall exiting out to the clash, WarDadli exiting out to the clash, Exorcist out to the clash. But we need to elevate somebody else that if somebody call Antigua name, we know, then go take them up
Yeah.
and be able to defend.
I agree with you, but at the same time, I think that we probably just need to do away with the tier thing. I mean, as I said, legacy is legacy, yes, and I mean, Stonewall has put in, a lot of work by far. Exorcist put in their work, took a little bit of hiatus, Poison That and all too, so okay, so you have them, yeah, but I mean, at the same time, you can't discredit the work that these other sounds
No, I'm not trying to discredit them.
No, I don't know, and I'm saying that, but I'm just saying that I don't think we need to have no tiers anymore. I think it's just because I believe, in all fairness, this is far-fetched, but real sound can clash against Poison That. They might lose, but hey,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Shaka,
You know what I mean?
What about I haven't heard you guys say anything about Black Chariot. Tell me about. Do you know much about it? Because they won the Magnum.
Black Chariot, a good song.
Yeah, they won the
Simpleton,
Magnum
yeah.
up at
Yeah. See,
Smoking
that was, I can't remember
Aces.
every song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But them song out, they putting in the work. You know what I mean? And Black Chariot and Serious Song.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I heard a few clashes with them. They were serious, so And but like I said, so that was like the tier thing. To me, is just songs just need for those clash.
Yeah.
I think that we need to have like a lot more local clashes.
I think because it used to
And I said
be a thing.
yeah, not like whole heap of song.
Yeah.
Let's have a few more one-on-ones or three-way clashes.
Get back down to basics.
Yeah, and well, not really no because of COVID-19, but I think that will help the business, because I think that the only thing that I think is missing in Antigua in terms of the clashing most times is like the crowd. And when I say the crowd, not in terms of support, but the crowd sometimes doesn't really know, because some of them
The business of clash.
no, not even the business. They just don't know tune. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just don't know tune. So like sometimes a song playing a big song, which is a big song, but they don't know it
They're
because
not gravitating to it because they don't understand
yeah,
how
but,
big it
but
is.
if more clashes happen,
They
that
would be
that
able
will
to.
happen. You know what I mean? Because it's hard for a song to cut big song. You know what I mean? And then because people don't really know the song now, it basically wastes.
I mean, as I said to the veterans that has come through Jump 100.1 FM, why not start a committee of veterans like yourself and Whitney and Berger and all these people and start kind of making that gap smaller between the veterans and the newcomers, because as you said, we don't have enough local clashes. Doing these one or two and then months later nothing is happening, we are putting these songs at a disadvantage when we have people like you who can put their foot down and say, hey, we can do better for our country and this art.
Because I mean, they're doing good. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, the clash business.
They're not doing great.
Yeah, the clash business is alive and well. before this whole thing happened, but it was alive and well. There were a lot of like these Clash series and all that. Big up Super the Diamond, who started that whole thing. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's good. But I just think that out of and it kind of was going that way. So thinking it happened, like because we saw it. One of the biggest clashes in Antigua recently was Rupture versus Cannabis.
Yeah.
That was a huge clash. Country versus Stone. That was a huge clash. That one of the biggest clash ever in terms of crowd in Antigua history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's to show you that we need to have more like that. So even like out of some of these clash series, you had like a rivalry. Okay, settle it. Settle it 1 hour. I think it's just maybe not. I don't think sounds in Antigua really afraid each other. I don't think so. But I think it was probably just maybe venues and that, because and these songs
and the business of clashing is very expensive.
And when the business come now, these songs can do these things themselves. And all they have to do is ask for people to help them. They can ask Whitney for help with the sound system.
But making it easier for them to, because sometimes they want to do it, but there isn't the avenue, or persons constantly saying, "Hey, we're here, we're here, come to us." Pick up yourself, Rhea, just locking in on the Facebook Live, and we have Afri who said, "Just a reminder, Rupture still holds the record for Island Clash, and it's not easy to clash multiple sounds. One-on-one is easy." Tiffany says, "Listen, people don't even know how they're getting home after they clash. They show up and out." So Tiffany's just saying that there is a big support in Antigua.
No matter where clash,
it
could draw a crowd, especially if it's...
Yeah. But like as I said, the bigger clashes to me here have been like the local clashes. And I think that's what needs to happen a bit more. And to address that
Rupture statement.
Yeah. 101 is I can't really is easier, I guess, because of the fact you're only clashing against one sound. But when you're clashing multiple sounds, more time the times are shorter. So it's easier. To me, everybody has their own opinion, but to play to play a half an hour worth of dubs is harder than to play 10 minutes, right? So in some of these multi-song clashes, around is like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So
But as you said earlier,
but then for half an hour, whole of vibes for half an hour, 2020, 15. That's like nearly an hour of dub plates each sound is playing. Now, whereas now in a multi-song clash is for the whole clash, you might probably play maybe 40 minutes the most if you reach all the way down to the end.
And this goes back to something that you said earlier. In the multiple song clash, you just have to play good enough.
Yeah, for pass through. Yeah.
When you're doing it one-on-one, you actually have to win the round.
You have to win the round. Yeah.
So
another one of the biggest clashes was Stonewall. Not Stonewall. I recently was Cheese Sevens versus King Warrior.
You
see, and like I said,
that was a huge upset.
No, that clash there
that
has
was
been
epic.
In the waiting
exactly.
for years.
No, and that I was saying because those are the clashes, that people and it showcases our talent, So they know when the audio for that go overseas, because that's what New York does. New York does have clash. Sometimes only 10 people in the clash. Right, but the audio goes out and then people hear, clashing. So that's what we need to do. Cause here now we actually have crowd. We actually have crowd response. So the clash sound hype. And so I just think that needs to happen more.
Yeah, Afri seems to be on the selector's side where he says that multiple sounds selector head has to be good.
Well, true. That is a fact.
So I guess he's looking at it from that point of view.
That is a fact because.
Thank you, Afri, for that.
You have to remember every song.
Yeah, but most sounds don't have like about 3 man. They have the MC, have the selector, and somebody that we would call the librarian that he literally
some songs have that, but some others don't. Cause like when we used to clash, we used to do it ourselves. You have,
Wow.
you have to remember every single song, and you have to remember if the song play one kind of way too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
It's a lot of work.
a lot of work that goes into songwriting, and I want people to understand that too. You know, so like when these sounds actually do clash, that people go out and support. You know,
Yeah.
because
Support the thing, people.
because it takes a lot of work to prepare for a clash, and then it's easy to go up in front of people.
No matter how
It's easy to go up in front of
confident
people.
you
Yeah,
seem.
it's not easy to go in front of people. So
One
it'd be
wrong
good if,
statement.
you know what I
can
mean?
bring
Yeah.
it down,
Yeah.
all the way down.
You know, song clash, and it's like it's a competition. You know, so you might be doing good, and then you do one mistake,
And that's it.
and then that's it, and then the trophy gone.
Well, you know, people, I would like for us to stay forever here and
Yeah.
talk about.
It was a good
past-
talk.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a good look.
Yeah.
Always for Jump FM. But Shaka, just big up who you big up and
Well, big up everybody.
Yeah.
Big up Jump FM.
Yeah.
Definitely for having me here. You know, I really appreciate it. Of course, big up the entire WarDadli Sound, you know, who got tuned in right now. Big up everybody on the live. Big up everybody that's been commenting,
Yeah.
you know, and all that, of course, you know. Big up all the sounds in Antigua, clash sounds, juggling sounds, DJ, everybody that's involved in the entertainment industry. You know, big up all the Antiguan artists and them. I can't remember all them, so I'm not gonna call none, and then there's a big message and say,
Ah.
oh, this and that. But big up all the
forgot
Antiguan artists and especially the soca artists and them, yes, but big up the dancehall and the hip hop artists because
big up yourself, dancehall,
You know,
Aisha,
yeah.
Eye Candy.
Then they're really getting forward.
yeah, because you know, and just keep on pushing our music, you know, and the songs and them just keep on doing what we're doing, the DJs and them just keep on doing what we're doing, and big up all the fans, you know, and big up of course DJ Allan and Ladybug,
Yeah.
you know, for having me
Remember
here.
throwback
Show
bookshelf.
back.
Yeah.
Bookshelf.
A bookshelf. The bookshelf.
That's another story for
bookshelf
another day,
ladies.
people.
Yes,
Another
but-
story for another day.
Yeah, but definitely. I mean, if you will have me back, I'll be here. You know,
Of course.
Hopefully, maybe might have the other
Members of the WarDadli
member,
Empire.
You know, because you know how the social distancing go right now,
Yeah.
and the quarantine and all that.
Yeah.
You know,
You see, WarDadli SoulJahs, they're all about the books.
you know, be say, yeah, you have to be, have to
Yeah,
have that,
the
right?
other sound in them.
But like I said, just big up everybody, you know, and all the songs that are part in the world, you know, the songs out there, you know. Like I said, cut your own part, you know what I mean? Do what you're doing, follow your dream. You know what I mean? That's what we need to do because that's what we did, right? Because I tell you, we got to fight, you know, and we just kept on pushing, right?
Period.
And that's all. And of course, you know, remember, study and understand the business, right?
Yeah.
Don't just run up and then think, okay, yeah, I'm gonna just buy a whole heap of dub plate and then yeah, you know, try and make your sound make money for you, right? And that goes for everybody.
Yeah.
DJs, dancers, everybody.
Everybody. Thank you so much,
I'm
Shaka.
out.
Yeah. It was so nice having Shaka in the studio. WarDadli SoulJahs. Why? We went way overtime, but it was
Worth it.
yeah, it was
It
a
was
real
worth
nice
it.
trip down memory lane. Spoke about Drink and Lime, and you heard it here first. Drink and Lime. When
might
things
have a-
kind of sort out,
Maybe returning.
maybe returning.
For one time.
We heard it here.
One time.
One time only.
The last time you hear somebody say one time and one time only, when 4 people meet up there, Yasko. I not call nobody name, I not give nobody no free publicity, I not big up Burning Flames. And then that it just turned out into a tour. So you never can
Yeah.
tell. One time only, my Drink and Lime was,
We tried.
yeah, it was.
Shaka's
But-
still on the. I mean, look at DJ Allan talking about drinking.
No, trust me. No, Drink and Lime. Oh, come on, man. You spend the whole week waiting for Google Lime. Yeah. But it's that time for us to take our leave out to the studio. As always, been a pleasure having our special guest. Bring up the man Shaka. You can follow him on
Instagram, Shaka _Dangerous. You can check me on Facebook, Shaka Goodwin. That's about it. Not really, and much more social media platforms.
And follow WarDadli SoulJahs on Facebook and
Instagram as well.
Right, it's WarDadli SoulJahs.
WarDadli, the one and the only.
WarDadli SoulJahs. Make up yourself, Shaka. It's always been a pleasure. Yeah, man. Gotta take our leave out of the studio. We're gone over time, 22 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. Coming up next, I got the man, Mr. Roger Lake, taking you down until midnight. Remember, it's all about kissing after dark. On behalf of Ladybug and myself, DJ Allan, taking our leave. Ladybug will be back on Monday. Yes, I will be here tomorrow. You know, it's all about Entertainment Fridays here on your favorite station, Jump 100.1 FM. Keep it locked.
Boom.
Jump 100.1 FM.
Oh, yeah.
Elevate.
Gotta go shopping? You have two options. Option one, you can stop what you're doing. Drive to the store, get stuck in traffic, struggle to find parking, spend time shopping, not find what you're looking for. Wait in line forever, lug heavy bags.